Hello, my friends, and welcome to my nest. And it literally is my nest. And I have been very busy. You probably can't see it, but I'm trying out a new setup with my camera so that I've got more room on either side of me. I've suddenly got in one of those moods where if something is staying still, it needs to watch out because I will move it. I have I think I've told you about this before, but anyway, this is about me looking in some of my nests and working out what needed to be done, and there's a lot. So I've been doing some tidying. This is my current project's nest, and this is my nest of little bits and pieces and scraps. So I just thought I'd be realistic with you and show you that I use them all the time, but that's my solution. Pop them all in there. Okay, so this is a nest that appealed to me because there was Miffy and the bluebird, and in her I have my travel pouch with the zipper that I'd like to get finished soon. That's how she's looking. I better just check that this is actually filming. Yeah, and it mightn't be a long one because, of course, I forgot to charge my phone up. This is a heart that I started with you quite a while ago with this beautiful vintage fabric, and I'd like to do some more on her. Then I have my my two nests that I need desperately for my threads. They've had a little bit of progress, but not ready to show you. My big pouch, and I don't know what. Oh, I haven't shown you these. I don't think I got a whole lot of little. Well, I saw them overseas and I thought they were, I didn't know what they were and I didn't care. I just wanted the little crocheted bits, but they're hair clips. So I'm gathering quite a collection of hair clips because you can always harvest them. Use the clip, plain, decorate it. So that's that one, which I think you've seen recently. But the biggest project to be done did not fit in here. So I'll put these down on this side and bring her over. Oh, things falling everywhere. How are you? Are you having a weekend or watching this in the week? I'm hoping that you are well. And this is my, Swan and umbrellas piece that I haven't touched since I was traveling. So let's get our orientation right. Now, this is the one where I made the swan. And I have put the swan on and taken her off. First of all, I better check. Can you see that? I put her up there, but it didn't feel right to me. Then I tried her down here. You can see the marks, but I actually think she belongs down the bottom, like right in the middle there, even between those flowers, and have water or something coming out. So if you've been wondering what happened to her, that's where she is. So I'm not going to put her on. I'm going to come back up here and do some slow stitching. I'm leaving that bit out because I might pop something in. I've got the birdie down, but I'd like to do some work on this water lily. And I have it's funny, I started working using this thread last night on another project, and then it was new, and this one, so I've obviously been using this pink variegated quite a lot lately, and I feel so excited to be here. I've left my bedroom in absolute chaos because I don't know about you, I just never seem to have enough room for everything, and I get a great idea. And it all started today with me changing the sheets. As simple as that. And then I thought, oh, I'd like to see what that looks like and change that around. And before you know it, my poor husband just, he's so accepting. He just is wonderful. And he actually came home from golf and I said, just stay outside for 1 more minute. And he goes, Kate, I go, no, I really want to surprise you. So anyway, he liked what I'd done. And he is the most understanding person because he's living with, I probably should say, an artistic spirit or creative. That's what he said. Oh, you're just so creative. And I go, but it hasn't been like this on the house very much, has it? So because this is thick and big, what am I going to do? I just want to anchor first of all. And then I'd like to, I want to get rid of some of the white. So let's come up here. Beautiful winter's day. I even got to go out in the garden. And I know some of you have been telling me it's very hot where you are. So it always is. Let's try some seed stitch. So I've got blanket and they're all coming out the same direction. First stitch of the day. I realised that the sun was, so we've passed the shortest day of the year. Now that's just made me wonder. Is it a short day in the Northern Hemisphere or the long? Because here we have short in June and long in December. Sorry, I'm showing my misunderstanding of how that all works. Okay, so a little bit of filling in there isn't bad. So we'll go over here and do one more. That will take a little while. So this is, if you haven't seen this piece before, it's a collage piece on a tablecloth that I have gathered little bits, little treasures, and particularly tapestries on this one, or needle points. And this one is the center, and this one I turned backward. And I've been working on this for quite a while now. She's got paint on her and little umbrellas, and a story is emerging about the swan. Yeah, so just a little bit of stitchery because it wouldn't work for me. Like I couldn't color all that in because I could not be that neat. But I might come back with another colour as well. So seeing I've got some of this still here and I'm having fun chatting with you. So even though I've made more mess and avoided doing the ironing, I actually feel a sense of achievement, which is a lovely thing to have on a Sunday. There we go. I still hope you can see. Yep. I mean, that's classic Kate. Like, finally, I might have worked out how you should set up your camera. Anyway, doesn't matter. And I've been trying to practice with some friends little videos where I hold the camera in my left hand and move things in my right. Like, I'm always impressed with Corinne because she can do that amazingly, and I've never dared to do that. But if I'm going to show you more things, I need to be able to do that, and especially when I travel. So I've been practicing. So maybe one of these days. Okay, so that bit's done. And there's lots more petals, but you've got the idea, and so have I. This is mohair. Beautiful and soft and light. Skizzers. There we go. I love this piece. Okay, it's got a little bit of braiding. Okay, have I got any treasures? I've got lots of treasures, but any treasures that could go on here? Do I want that piece there? Into the blue bird? I'm not sure. I've got this here that's stitched down, but I've picked up. Shall we look for some little bits? I'm just going to pull a whole stack of treasures out. Oh my gosh, what's that? Oh, that's my other pincushion. Okay. So that little snippet could go somewhere. Not that. Look at that little bit of my mum's petticoat. I've already got a bit of that. This is that same vintage, maybe 2 apricot. Always love a bit of cross stitch. I think I discovered that was too bright. Beautiful little linen rose there. Oh, that's nice. Okay, look at that, just in a little grab. I've got those in my covered box, which I want to do some more covered boxes soon as well. We've got so many projects. Okay, because we've got this little gauze here, wondering if we could find a little spot like this or this. Now my idea is I'm going out to all the corners. Like this one I started in the center and I'm working out. I've got this little piece that I got lately. Let's stand up again to get the perspective. Let's put these aside. Definitely I want that there. Well, that on it, but I might put it there because there's a purple, yellow and pink. Or down here. Actually, maybe like that. So it's texture, and if I make it flower to flower, so I'm going to do something like that in there. I'll just put my needle over there in case I forget. This yellow, got quite a bit of yellow down here balancing each other out. to remember I've got the Swan coming, but if I I'm just getting the flat battery sign, so I'm hoping, otherwise it will be a short one. I'm sorry about that, but I need to go back and find my bedroom, and it's getting dark. Okay, so a little one there, flower to flower, and we need, I think I've got enough yellow. My favourite vintage of the moment. A little bit of this lace. I might, not sure. So let's just put this piece on here, and you can look at the lovely colours as I do it. Of course, it's knotted. Very much my needle is trapped. So that's because I'm trying to hurry, isn't it? So I'll slow down. I should have put these in my snippet nest because I buried. But let's use a different colour then. Yeah, that's nice. That's what it is. This piece here is still a little bit loose, so I can put things underneath it. There we are. So as always, I sort of applique it down first and then try and join it either in an obvious way or an unobvious way. Now, those of you who watch all my videos, whatever series or playlist there are, I can update you that I've had a lovely stitch on my story quilted coat, and I think I'll make my deadline of that this week. So I've joined that there. I want to get rid of this pin because there's a little bit of a bump there. So let's go in here, up there. And then I do like the idea of seed stitch becoming a joining stitch as well. So any direction, especially over this gauzy sort of material. I think I'll just go until the camera runs out because it's dark and I haven't got any other light on. But you know me, I'll always be back. Take that pin out from there. And these are the little things that the more you look, like look at how that is fluoro there, but then close I've got this bit. So I find this little area fascinating. Now, you may not. Oh, see, again, going too fast. Oh, can't even find that. I want to put some more birds on this. So I think at one stage I was thinking of lots of animals, but it's going to be birds featuring the swan. And yeah, I've got lots of ideas. I'm on fire. So watch out. And I know it's summer for those of you up in the north, and you're probably out on your decks and enjoying the summertime, and maybe not as much stitching. But for those of us in the southern hemisphere, gee, it's a yummy way of keeping warm and cozy and keeping in touch with each other. Okay, I'm going to stop that there, and I'm just going to unbury my swan so that I don't go too far. So yeah, I think this is probably how she'll end up swimming. Oh, I just tucked her head in. She'll be swimming amongst the flowers down the bottom. So, oh, I just have to be careful. I'm not allowed to go over those. Yeah, so she might have to join into that flower there. Okay, my friends, I hope it's been a short but fun little session for me. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to put those crochets down there later. And I just hope that you stay well. Happy stitching. Take care. Until next time, this is Kate in the Nest. Bye.